5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're listening to Pt1 Radio. We're all about the story.
Thunderbirds are go.
Pt1 Radio.
You may not find us on your TV, because in case you did not know, we're being brought to you on. Brought to you on. Brought to you by RADI.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you happen to be listening in the world. Yes, I know I'm freaking you out because I didn't go straight into a piece of music. I'm so sorry, but this is a special occasion. Really pleased to announce we have Katie Ellen live in session, sat right next to me. Hiya, Katie.
Hi.
Yeah, it might help if I took the reverb. We've just sound checked and everything's sounding great. Just took that to take the reverb off your mic. I'm just wondering, should we start with a piece of music? Or
We can do.
let's start with a piece of music. This is going to be really informal. So if you want to ask Katie a question, there's a couple of ways you can do that. You can either leave us a question on the group, the event page. I couldn't think what it was called. It's called an event page. So if you want to leave us a question on the event page, that's fine. You can email a question if you're feeling shy and you don't want to tell us who you are. That's studio@beatentrackradio.com. Or you can contact the show. There's a box on the website at beatentrackradio.com. There's also a contact the show box in the iPhone and Android apps, and the BlackBerry app, strangely. And you've got BlackBerry app as well. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, there we go. Okay, what are we going to listen to first? What are we going to play first?
I'm going to play One Reason because I'm sitting in front of the piano.
Okay, so you're going to...
Yeah.
Right, okay. Is there a problem with your headphones? Is it just quiet?
Yeah, it's really quiet.
There you go.
Oh, that's better. Thank you.
Okay, right, okay. And we'll go.
I'm looking for one reason to go, one reason to grab my keys and drive to the other side of town. Just push me away. I can't say goodbye. It's getting too hard to see beyond these faded lights. I'm not getting any stronger, and it's just a matter of time. So I'm looking for one reason to go. I hate that I'm here and that you're in control, and a
reason to go. Yeah. One reason to go.
There you go. How about if I turn my mic up as well? There you go. You even get the virtual studio round of applause. So there's the proof of concept. We can do this.
Yes, we can.
Okay, so that was one reason. Did you?
One reason.
One reason.
Yeah.
Let me turn your reverb off again. So what was that about?
The song itself.
Yeah.
It's kind of it sounds like a love song. It sounds like a breakup song, but it's really not. It's about a job actually.
All right.
And it was just obviously I wanted to go.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah,
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you right back to the beginning. Okay. When did you first? Can you remember the first time you actually started singing and perform? I mean, I think most of us at some point in our lives when we're 3, 4, 5 years old would have, stood up in front of the family at Christmas and sung a little song. Can you remember that?
I can't actually remember because music was always a massive part of my family life. My grandma was a singer. She played the pianos in the old silent movies.
Oh, really? What, in the cinemas?
Yeah.
So, wow, that's a really, really hard skill.
Yeah. And apparently, just randomly, when I was a little baby in the pram, somebody always put a microphone in my pram with me.
A microphone?
Yeah, so I got used to it. I don't know how that would work, but hey, that's kind of what. But I was going around the pubs with my dad when he was playing in a country band.
Yeah.
Since I was about 5 or 6.
So that's where the country music thing comes from.
Yeah, my first song was Crazy.
Is it? Yeah, Patsy Cline.
So
yeah,
that's where it comes
not
from.
Completely green here. I'm a secret country fan. I just don't tell too many people unless I'm live on the radio.
Let it out.
Okay, so yeah, you so it's always been country music for you, has it?
Well, I've been through different phases. Country music's always been there. Well, I mean, I like some of the the more traditional country music. I love a bit of bluegrass every now and then, but it's about
what's the difference?
The instrumentation, I think.
Right.
That might not be 100% true.
Right. Okay.
But it might be that. And I don't know, about 4 or 5 years ago, I really started getting into the new country stuff, like Americana and things like that, and kind of some of the rocky stuff.
Remind me, talking of Americana, I will loan you my Good Intentions CD because they're local and they're incredible. They're Americana and they're brilliant. And Definitely. They played C2C 2015.
Oh, right, yeah.
Didn't play this year. No, they played 2016. They didn't play this year.
Oh, right.
That's right, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
will dig out the CD, which is probably just over there in that pile of. We had to rebuild the room for the session for you. Yeah. So the Good Intentions, I will loan you that CD for you to have a listen to. So just leading on from that, because Jean's actually asked on the event page, she wanted to know who your inspiration. Cause we were talking about you singing in Patsy Cline and whatever. Who your in those early days. Who really inspired you to start singing, maybe even to pick up a guitar or learn an instrument?
To sing, it was everything on the radio, like Elton John. Absolutely loved Elton John when I was younger. Sacrifice,
which is not country.
Not at all.
No, absolutely. Yeah.
But that's like the songwriter thing, and another non-country, which is Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Garth Brooks was always there.
He was always really sort of. I mean, I think that's the first time I
Yeah.
When I was growing up, my only experience of country music was the Donnie and Marie show when they did I'm a little bit country, I'm a little bit rock and roll. It's Paper Roses.
Yeah.
Because that's a country standard, isn't it? But Marie Osmond, and I always remember, when I was a little lad, that was Marie Osmond used to sing that, and that was it. And that was the only thing I ever remember about country music. But then the next thing I remember, as you say, is Garth Brooks, and he comes along, and it's electric guitars and explosions on stage and flamethrowers and all kinds. He was like
he was the first mainstream country artist.
Yeah.
And I think everybody knows one of Garth Brooks' songs.
I couldn't tell you one of his songs for the life of me. No, but I just remember. I think probably because he broke around the same time as MTV.
Oh, right.
And so he became a very visual country artist. So I was watching Garth Brooks rather than listening to Garth Brooks, which is really weird. But it's, this isn't about me; it's about you. I'm just giving you my, my experience of country. Okay, I asked this thing about country bluegrass. What's that? Sarah. One of the many questions Sarah has asked. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Sarah. I love you. Why? I thought it said what country genre has appealed to you most? It's why has the country genre appealed? But I think you probably, I don't know, why does the country?
Well, the instruments for one. Absolutely love the instruments. It's quite acoustic.
Yeah.
The mandolin, which I picked up for the first time, thinking it would be.
You haven't bought a mandolin?
I haven't today. No, I've not practiced it, so I'm a bit rusty.
Okay.
But I've picked that up for the first time. At Christmas, I think. I ordered it off eBay. Sorry everyone. It's a bit against the rules for musicians, I think.
Yeah.
And it's just such a cool sound. I thought it would be just like the guitar, but it's actually really not, and it takes a lot of hard work to play.
Is that, are they pairs of strings on the mandolin?
Yeah, and they're tuned to a violin.
Oh right, so there's 8 strings.
8 strings tuned
in 2 pairs, in 4 pairs.
Octaves.
In 4 pairs, yeah.
And
and it's tuned like a violin.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Wow, that's
hence why I haven't brought it.
No, it's fine.
So the instruments and the kind of subjects of the songs that I sang. We were just talking before we came on about how I don't think I've ever written a happy song. So I kind of fit into the country genre quite well.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that actually leads into another Sarah question. With songwriting, I'm just trying to think if you ever have written a happy song.
I think back in the GCSE days, I did.
Yeah, you probably did. I've probably got one somewhere, but I won't.
Don't play
it. We'll get on to school days and stuff in a bit. But songwriting, what Sarah says, what's your favourite part? Is it the writing melodies or the lyrics or what? Or the arranging? I mean, does arrangement really come as part of songwriting?
Not for me.
No.
For some people it does.
Yeah.
I've got this terror. I called myself the other day. It sounds really weird, but I'm an organic kind of musician. I don't get the technical side of it. I don't understand it. And I was working with a producer the other day, and I said I don't really want to understand it because that's what I'll think about when I'm writing.
Yeah.
But I like lyrics.
Yeah.
Just listening to music, I like lyrics. So that's kind of, I think, what I'm best at. And inspiration for that comes from everywhere, really. Yeah.
So when you're in the studio, do you? I guess what you're going to have, if you want to remain this organic musician, this organic artist, if you like, you're going to have to develop a language that allows the button pushers to know what you want.
Yes.
So here I want it to go boom de boom de boom de boom de boom.
Yes, it's very.
But, yeah. So
exactly like me.
Yeah, I think so. What you're saying, you're producer. This is the same guy that produced the other one.
John Kettle. He's amazing.
He did a very, very good job with Can't We Just Be Friends. I'm really quite impressed with that. I mean, I kind of took a step back when you played it to me first, and I was really, 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 really pleased with it.
Yeah.
And here you are.
I know.
Okay, we're going to take a break and we'll play some more music.
Yeah,
What do you fancy?
We'll do She'll Wait.
We can do She'll Wait. We're going to do this on the guitar. Okay, you get yourself sorted there. I will turn the guitar up, I hope, and the piano down. I think. Do we have noise? We do.
I think so.
There we go. When you're ready.
She's not the girl who gets a second glance. She'd give a heart,
she was given half the chance. She wants to find peace that's missing inside. She's calling out and her arms are open wide, and she knows it's gonna take some time, but she'll wait. She sits and stares, waiting for his call, and where he is, I guess she'll never know. She put her heart in the palm of his hand. She didn't care, no, he didn't understand, and she knows he wasn't ready for that heart, but she'll wait. She doesn't want to give up on love, but sometimes you know it's just so tough. All she wants is someone to be there, someone you know who really cares, even though she knows that it's probably just a dream. She'll wait, keep her faith. Yes, she'll still